We started off with dyes, ingredients to make a liquid dye. And we said that the amount that's significant is if it can dye a cloth at the tip of the net that women would wear on their hair. Now, in the earlier Mishnah, we learned that prepared dye is significant even if it could just dye a sample, which is much less. Says the Gemara, yes, prepared dye you would use for a sample, but you wouldn't prepare dye in order to make a sample. And then if you have the ingredients, it must be significant, it must be enough to also to dye this cloth at the tip of the net. Then we spoke about different cleansing agents. So ammonia, meraglayim, has to be either just less than 40 days or more than 40 days. Natron has to be from Alexandria. Then the boris has to be, is a plant which is called boris, which is used for soap. And it was a type of ahol. It was not sulfur because it has to be a plant. It was not sand because the Mishnah says there's boris and there's sand. It was a plant which is used for soap. Then he had kemolia, which is shloif deutz. And then he had ashlag, which, as I was told, is potassium, and it used to be found in the hole of pearls, and you had to take it out with a special instrument. Fine. Then we spoke about different plants that even a small amount of them are also significant. So we spoke about a type of pepper, a good smelling pepper, that the smallest amount was significant because it would be used and they would put it in their mouth for bad breath. Good smelling spices are good, the smallest amount. Bad smelling spices, they would also use the smallest amount for people that were ill to take away the bad, evil spirits. The dye for a garment also had a good smell, a good smelling oil, and therefore that also would be significant even in the smallest amount. Same as with a leaf of a young rose. Metals, the smallest amount is significant because you could make the pokey edge of the stick that you would encourage an ox to continue plowing. And then we went on to the Beis Hamikdash that there iron would be significant than ammon and ammo because that would be the help to chase away the ravens. And the copper had to be at least the value of a mo. Then we spoke about the decay, so we spoke about the worms, different types of worms that have different names, which all are a sakana. The worms in svarim, the worms in figs, in grapes, in pomegranates, and they bring a story of a Talmud of Rabbi Yochanan that was affected by the worm that was in a fig.